Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sharita and the name of my channel is Unique by Sharita. In today's video, we're decorating this whole area for Christmas. My living room, dining room, and entryway. You'll also see that I moved my new sofa back into the living room, so we're going to style around it and pull everything together for the holidays. I also brought this coffee table back into the space. I've had it forever and it's been styled under my desk in my office for the last year or two. It's such a timeless piece and it fits right in with the new sofa and the overall layout of the room. Another timeless piece is this gold mirrored tree collar from Balsam Hill. I've had it for 4 seasons now, and after each Christmas, I just pack it right back into the original box it came in so it stays protected. I originally partnered with Balsam Hill when I got it, but this video isn't sponsored and I'm not working with them this time. I just genuinely still love it. The antique mirror panels and gold edging give it that modern Art Deco glam look, especially when you pair it with gilded or mirrored ornaments. It measures about 32 inches in diameter and 12 inches high, so it really anchors the tree. It's absolutely a statement piece that's worth the investment. And if you've been eyeing this one, I say go ahead and get it. You know it's going to come out every Christmas regardless of your decor theme. The fact that you buckle this tree collar together is a huge plus too. If you forget to put it down before you assemble the tree, you can still go back and wrap it around the base afterward, no problem. Now let's add the tree. This one is truly one of my favorites. When I say no fluff, I mean no fluff, even after 3 seasons. I purchased this tree 3 years ago from Home Depot and I love it. It's another piece that I store in the original box every year so it stays looking brand new. I'll link this tree to the video. Let's go ahead and plug her in and add the other 2 sections to the tree. You'll see she lights up as I connect each level, which is one of the things I love about this tree. There's little to no fluffing required. I'm just lightly spreading the branches as I go. This is not a collab. This is the 7.5-foot Grand Duchess balsam fir from Home Depot. Yes, the viral tree. And she's still that girl. It has over 3,200 realistic branches and 2,250 color changing micro fairy lights. So it's super full and already lit. With quick set and memory wire branches, there's barely any fluffing, only one plug, and the lights stay on even if a bulb goes out. It comes with a remote, foot pedal, timer, and metal stand, which makes it one of the easiest, prettiest trees I've ever owned. I actually woke up really early to start setting up the tree. It was still dark outside. I went up to the attic to pull down all of this Christmas decor, and I grabbed a few pieces out of my car as well, so I'd have everything I needed to decorate this entire area. I'm not going to spend too much time decorating the tree on camera, but I'll give you some tips and tricks as I go, especially since this is a no ribbon tree. Remember, this is the same tree I decorated last year with little to no ribbon, so we're keeping that look again this season. First tip, if you want a classic pull together look, mix ornaments from all phases of your life while staying within that same color palette. I'm starting with these really large, heavy glass ornaments from Balsam Hill. Because of the weight, they pull the branches down and cause them to move a bit, which actually makes it easier to come back in with your lighter ornaments and tuck them into the holes and gaps. You can also use those heavy and large ornaments to fill in those really large open gaps as well. So keep that in mind when decorating your tree. Not only for the weight to pull down those branches, but also to fill in those large holes and gaps. I'm also going to add in a couple of more layers of Balsam Hill ornaments. And I absolutely love these. I'm just going to pick out those golden and antique looking ones from both of the boxes I have. we'll pretty much be pulling out those golden and bronzy colors and leaving those green ones behind. The goal and the look for these is to add them to the tips of the branches. We're going to fill the inside, the core of the tree with some burgundy and red to give that heart of the tree look, if that's what you want to call it. I'll link these gorgeous burgundy velvet ornaments to this video. I'm tucking them deep into the heart of the tree, right along the spine, to create that layered peekaboo effect and add extra depth and dimension to the tree. I also picked up these gorgeous oversized dark red ornaments, almost burgundy. I'm first placing them where I want them to land, and then I'm going back in with ornament hooks to secure them to the tree. I'm doing the same thing with the oversized burgundy velvet ones. I'll tuck them into place, then lock them in with hooks so they don't shift or hit the floor. Once all of the burgundy and deep red ornaments are secured with hooks, I'm pushing them deeper into the spine of the tree. Then I'm coming back with those metallic ornaments I used last year and layering them on the tips of the branches to create this look. This tree is gorgeous, y'all. The video honestly does not do it justice. This is such a good way to add a pop of color intentionally without overdoing it and without sacrificing the overall design of your space. I could have stopped right here, and I actually almost did, but I decided to add a few more details. I pulled out these metallic owl ornaments I had stored in the attic, and I also found these teardrop 3-piece metallic glass ornament set from Home Goods that I felt would be perfect for my metallic ornament collection. I love the shape and the reflective metallic finish. They tie in beautifully with the rest of the ornaments and add just a little extra personality to the tree. And of course, that metallic gold and silver are perfect for this tree, and we're going to add some branches in that same color family to tie all of the colors together and add a little bit more texture. Now let's decorate the rest of the living room. My goal is to incorporate Christmas into my decor, which means layering in holiday pieces that complement what I already have, not completely starting over. I still want the space to feel like my home, modern, cozy, and pulled together, just with subtle Christmas touches throughout: texture, greenery, sparkle, and pops of color. And I've never been so excited to introduce an old piece of furniture back into the space like I am with this coffee table. I absolutely love it. I've always loved it. That's why I found another place to put it in our home. I'll be sure to link this gorgeous coffee table to the video and the description for anyone who's interested. It's such a standout piece. Now that we're through cleaning the mirror top, let's start adding a few Christmas touches to style the coffee table for the season. Of course, I'm going to add these gorgeous metallic Christmas trees to the tray. This decorative Christmas hurricane candle holder is perfect for adding a candle with or without a few ornaments tucked inside. We have this decorative deer with the built-in bowl, and I'm just dropping in this round candle to finish off the look. It's Christmas, so of course we need a little greenery. I'm adding this garland in here, and you can definitely dress it up with ribbons, picks, and extra ornaments to make it full, but I'm keeping it simple for now. Let's move over to the entryway. And yes, when you have mirrors, you've got to clean them. That's probably why some people don't like mirrors, but I'm okay with it. Did you notice this bag from Home Goods when I was sharing the ornaments? I usually just grab the 99-cent bags for gifts, but this one was $1.99, and in my opinion, it's worth it. Let me show you what's inside. It's a rendition of the Holy Family with those gold faces and an angel floating on top. I absolutely love it. I'm going to tuck it right into the base of this lamp. I usually keep a gold version here for Christmas, but I need that one in another area this year, so we're going to swap those around and use this one in the entryway this year. Let's continue styling the credenza by adding my Old Faithful, Tom Ford, and Gucci coffee table books. I love using these as a base layer. They add that luxe, collective feel and give me some height to play with. Next, I'm bringing in 2 more of those hurricane candle holders, placing one on the book and one on the credenza. I'll come back later and pop in some of those battery operated candles. To finish it off, I'm adding this Merry Christmas sign for a festive, simple touch, and then 2 metal gold vases, one taller, one shorter to frame the vignette, and tucking in some greenery into the shorter vase just to tie it back to the tree and garland and keeping everything feeling cohesive and Christmas ready. I love these battery operated candles. They also have a timer that comes in handy, and I'll be sure to link them to this video. I picked up this battery storage box last Christmas, and I do have it linked. It's become a year-round essential. We keep all of our batteries in here, so it's easy to see what we have. When a section is empty, we know it's time to restock it. Let's move over into this little nook. This is a good example of how I'm layering Christmas into my existing decor. Everything stays in place. I'm just adding this greenery tree pick into the vase I already had. We're going to add a little gold reindeer and a handful of pine cones with some ornaments into this decorative bowl. The last area we're decorating in the space is the dining room, and I'm bringing back a favorite, this mannequin tree. I shared it with you all last year, and I still have a link for it. It's back in stock, and I'll include it in the description as well as link it to this video. We're starting by adding a tree skirt and using the stand that came with it. Last year, I styled this mannequin tree in my bedroom, but I felt like the dining room would be a better fit this season, especially with the girly events I have planned for the holidays. I stored it in the original box, fluffed it, and got it all set up off camera, so now we're ready to decorate it. This mannequin tree already had the lights attached. I'm just connecting them to make sure they are secure. And I'm steaming this new wrap shawl I got from Amazon for under $15. I bought 2 of them last year. I used one as a blouse and the other as a bow together, but this time I'm just using one as a bow around the waist instead of using the red bow that came with it. I'm finishing the look with a faux fur collar at the neckline for a dressier, more elevated vibe, and I'll have both pieces linked to the video as well as in the description. Now I'm going to add some pics to this tree. I'm thinking about adding some fairy lights the more I look at it, but for now, let's go ahead and add these pics to the tree and we'll move on from there. Last year, I did a display of wood, glass, and metal trees on my kitchen table, and I want to recreate that same look this year on my main dining room table. So let's do that. I'm starting with the table runner, then layering in some greenery. And this is some greenery I already had. I purchased some from Kirkland's as well as Hobby Lobby. I went ahead and gathered all of the trees I'm using for this display and put them in one container for easy access. To recreate the look this time, I'm starting out with these glass houses I picked up from Target last year. Since I'm filming, I'm placing everything from the back side of the table so I don't block the camera, but I'll come back off camera and tweak the placement to get the layout just right.
Let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter.
Added a few candles as well as battery operated tea lights off camera to complete the look. Now I'm going to tidy up the room off camera, make a few more adjustments in the space, and this is how the space looked pulled together. I am in love.
Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do.
Right, everyone, we are coming to the end of this video. I am a little behind with sharing my content, and I do plan to get caught up by Thanksgiving. So you'll see some random videos come out within the next week or so. And thank you all for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you like these types of videos and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Turn your notification on so you'll be notified when I post videos. And feel free to like, share, and comment. It really does help my channel. And be sure to look for the links for anything you're interested in. I'll be sure to link it in the description, as well as I'll link it to this video. So if you don't see something that I may have shared, feel free to ask and I'll share the link. Thanks again for watching. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.